Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Blue Eye Samurai. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 7 of Blue Eye Samurai. These are the last 2 episodes, this one and the next. And then we have to wait probably for forever for the next one. But the last episode, I loved that last episode, mostly because we were seeing Mizu kind of go through her journey and just seeing how fierce of a fighter she is and just how she is such an unstoppable force. And she very well could have gotten rid of Fowler. We could have been done with Abijah. Is it Abijah? Abijah? Yeah. Beep. We could have been done We could have been done and rid of Abijah Fowler, but she instead chose to save Taigen's life. And she also, in that moment, got flashes of Ringo. That adorable little cinnamon roll. I just want to hug him. He's a teddy bear. He is everything sweet and good and kind and light in this world. And so she said, I will train you. And then grabbed her sword and grabbed Taigen, fell through the window and then through the ice, and I know who's fishing her out. And it had better be who I think it is. Because I was so emotional at the end of that. 1, that she made that choice. 2, that she decided to save Taigen. She could have gotten another notch, on her arm. And instead, she sacrificed her revenge to actually be a good samurai. I love that for us. And that is a noble master for Ringo to save. And an apprentice never leaves the master. I love and adore Ringo so much. And I think it's not just because he's cute and he's funny and he's the light in the show, but like there has to be somebody in this world that pushes people to do good and not just to seek honor or seek revenge. And I love Akemi, but like, her wanting to kind of use Mizu as like this force to be reckoned with to get her way. She just tried to kill Mizu. She was after her revenge too. And like, there's just all this revenge and hate and let's kill the Shogun and let's kill his whole family and let's take over this. And, Abijah is definitely so dark. And I love that we have this person that serves as the light that like it's almost like I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed. And to hear somebody who is like that, like Ringo, to literally show disappointment in you. I remember Mizu's face when he shoved the bell at her. She was just kind of like stunned. Not that he had even hit her and like pushed her in that way, but it was probably she just never expected that from him because I'm sure she sees him as weak because he's light, because he's kind, because he is this... He's this angel. He is a guardian angel. And I think when it comes to Ringo, he will always be that thing that will be like her North Star, the thing that makes her point towards the good thing instead of, going away from that. And because of her past, because of her husband and her mom and the kids, even Taigen, like there's so much darkness in her past and there's so many light points that have driven her further and further, and Ringo is one of those things. I can't talk up Ringo enough. He's not even the main character of the majority of the show, yet he is the one that I know is the one that enacts all the change in this show. Every step of the way, we've saw something change because of him. I'm very excited and happy to get into this next episode. Again, now that we don't have her being driven for revenge, we have her wanting to be a good samurai and a good master and a good person to Taigen. Although there's something weird there. I don't know if it's love or appreciation. It certainly isn't love, but like I think that there's more there that like she sees him as an equal. And it's almost like if she can save him, then she can save a part of herself. And I'm not sure if I'm like just looking too deeply into that or not, but I do think that because she is so massively flawed, for her to save Taigen, that it's a new leaf that's being turned over. And I hope that it makes her stronger. I do think that sometimes us having people to lose creates a little bit the tiniest bit of a weakness, because it leaves you open and vulnerable to something you wouldn't have been before. If she didn't care about anybody, then she has nothing to lose. But sometimes having something to lose makes you work harder and smarter instead of just going for the blade every time. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this episode. I'm so just bonkers happy about the last one. Bonkers happy. I don't know where I'm coming up with these words today, but I am ready to get into this. So guys, no more mussing and fussing. Let's get into it. Nothing broken. There's a lot broken.
Hello?
Oh, Ringo, you cute little cinnamon roll.
Please, you have to help us. I think you know him. Please.
Is this the sword maker? Oh, he'll recognize that.
Miss, come inside.
Remember the sword. She's home. And she's not wearing Tigan's scarf anymore, or is that clean?
My cage. So many years. I spun so much gold in there. Fuck 10,000 times. I never want to see it again.
I hope you see it soon. Okay, well, I liked him better in his castle hurting people rather than being out in the real world hurting people.
Every night a delicacy.
Oh, I'm glad to
okay.
see you got your appetite back. You lost an arm, not your prick.
Oh.
What's planned for tonight?
I forgot what they meant by delicacies. Now I'm worried. Put him back in the castle. Okay. Good for them. They're close friends, apparently. Xander, you can't show any of this. Ah! So messed up.
Pleasure as always.
Madam Kaji. Always a pleasure to serve you. Safest travels to Edo.
The lords can then
What's
choose
going on with him?
die with him or bow to my puppet, who will take his orders from me.
Oh. God.
I didn't say stop.
Oh. Okay.
Once you've secured them, it will be my privilege to kill Fowler.
Find those guns before they reach Edo. Bring them to me, now.
Yes. Please get rid of Fowler, but also Heiji Shindo. That was an unusual scene. I'm not upset about it, but it was weird. Didn't expect it. They didn't give her birds or something, did they?
Hello, friend. How long have you been in there?
Let it out. Freedom! Watch it get attacked or shot or something. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, yep. Oh, damn.
A bird that small. I tell you, you were born to kill.
Is that who she's marrying?
You have nothing to say for yourself?
I love this. Good job, Akemi. Be fierce. Tell him.
Oh, the young master doesn't converse with any woman. Lady Ito's rule.
His first wife wishes she followed it. What happened to her?
Oh, she went back to her family.
In an urn.
He is as ruthless in bed as in battle.
Oh, poor Akemi. Although, again, with finding somebody who might be your equal, like maybe he sees fierceness in her.
You're determined to resent me when what you resent is being someone else's property.
Women shouldn't be property.
100%.
Well, they are. And tomorrow you go from your father's to Master Takayoshi's. I tried to ready you for the world that is, not the world you'd have it be.
It's fair.
I was no better a mother than I was a warrior. I did enjoy the job more.
Yeah, he was teaching you to help you game the system the best that she can. Welcome home.
Someone is awake.
Tell me if Tyken ever wakes up.
Thanks to your apprentice, you did not die. Your soul is stubborn.
Yeah, you're gonna have
I'm
to
not
apologize
Mizu's
to Ringo.
apprentice.
Yes, you are.
How can I help you today, Master? I washed your clothes. You probably didn't know they were so dirty. They look so much nicer now. The legendary Master Eiji deserves clean, white underwear. Especially if he's gonna train me.
Oh, they weren't white? Why was his underwear dark?
You can help me by providing silence.
Oh,
My dad loved silence too.
Will you apologize to him already?
You have to let me thank you for saving me. It's hard enough to admit you did.
You don't owe me anything.
What is that longing look for?
Stop! Stop here! You're a long way from home.
Ah.
Yes, Madam Kaji.
Kemi, you have wife teeth.
Wife teeth. Ugh.
Nurture his weakness. Be his strength. And he'll worship you.
Play the game. You don't have a choice.
Don't know if I can.
You can.
Stop running to and from men and decide what you want for your fucking self.
Thank you, Madam Kaji.
I want to be in control of my life.
Then take control.
Take control of his princess.
Uh-huh. It's a done deal. You gotta marry him. So, find a way to make the best life you can possible with that power. Oh! Madam Kaji is off.
That white man is going to kill her with the rest of them.
She overheard the plan. She knows. Well, she won't be married for very long.
Then give me a sword.
No, the fire in you rages beyond control. I have no steel for you.
Then I will make my own.
Yeah, he figured that so much. Is she creating her own forge? So not just steel, even a way to melt the steel. Girl, this will make you appreciate that sword that much more. It's very smart, Master. It's been a long since Tygen's been back here, right? Feeling a little bit of regret. You were a kid. It's okay, you can forgive yourself now.
Oh, fear!
I just noticed he wasn't wearing the thing on his head.
I want to be a samurai. I want to be great. Most people laugh when I tell them that.
Is it funny?
No.
Samurai needs hands.
Do they?
Do they? As a sword maker needs eyes. Your hands. An accident or by birth?
Birth.
Oh.
Your eyes?
Of fire.
Oh, wow.
And now fire listens to you.
Mildly. You could have asked me to find some metal in there to melt down for a sword, and I would never have been able to find it. So was it not hot enough? Because I remember he couldn't do anything with the meteorite.
I'm in way too much pain to spar.
Oh! Is he?
You think you can take me down twice?
Does he know that she's a woman?
I'm I'm sorry.
Oh!
Don't be sorry, Taiken.
Must be missing a Kemi.
There's something I need to tell you.
Oh, about Akemi, he doesn't know.
You've known all this time. What kind of samurai are you?
I'm going to kill Fowler.
Not for honor, for hate. You really are a demon.
Oh, wow, that just went hot and cold now, didn't it?
I'm going to Edo to warn the Shogun, and then I'm going to find you and kill you.
Oh, he's so hot and cold. Oh, this is interesting.
My dear, your meal was prepared especially for you.
What does that mean?
Rabbit liver in a velouté of horse semen for fertility. I do hope you can handle your duties as an Ito wife.
Horse semen.
Chilled fox brain for wisdom. A potage from fetal pig's blood for youth and vitality.
Oh. I don't do well. Fear Factor MTV Challenge when they have to eat like
this one
cow balls,
was
all
your
that stuff.
husband's idea.
Eat it. You got this. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. I could never. I'm not that strong. I could not do that. I would just start crying. I would just start simply crying.
You think revenge is an art?
Swords, pots, noodles, death. It is all the same to an artist.
And I am a bad artist.
An artist gives all they have to the art, the whole.
She was doing that for sure.
I made my best blades when I had an apprentice.
I thought I annoyed you.
Both are true.
Then what do I do?
Each morning I start a fire and begin again.
Gotta begin again. You can't just be fueled by rage. She has to build a new forge every time.
Master Takayoshi sent you a gift.
Since you enjoyed your dinner so much,
he provided you breakfast and lunch.
Wow. Good for you. Good for you. Oh!
Is it funny to torment me?
It was an apology for my mother.
He has a stutter?
Your gift was sincere. Can my husband forgive me for striking him?
Hopefully it's not a show. Hopefully this is real.
Would my husband recite for me?
Well, that is playing the game, but also that's very interesting. That's why his mother didn't want him to speak. Whoa. What is she writing?
Ringo. You know the Heart Sutra?
The body is emptiness, and emptiness body. Nothing is born. Nothing
broken.
She needs him to write it. This is so interesting. What a visual.
The pathway of my dreams to find reality.
Well, now I don't want this guy to die. I mean, I didn't want him to die in the first place, but if that's the real him, then he needs to stay alive. This is so beautiful. He gave her the steel. This is a beautiful scene. Oh, that was going to be the end of the episode. I was going to flip my desk.
Go on then. Do your worst.
Oh, God, I hate how he plays with people.
Time to test our guns.
We'll give him a gun.
They're right here. Of course, I had to modify the designs to get 2,000 rifles from my country into yours without notice.
That is so smart.
Fed my sister on my blood, kept her alive an extra 2 weeks. I cut out her kidneys and buried her. Fat cap on them like a pea. I haven't eaten a single meal since my mind didn't go to that bite.
Wow.
I control my life now. Every bite.
Wow. It's brutal. It's so brutal.
Master Chiba tried to steal my delivery. I think he had a mind to lead our coup without us. Seems you'll have to do Chiba's job in the castle. Think you can manage?
Oh, he probably knew the whole time. Wow. Oh my God, Fowler is awful. That story about eating his sister's kidneys.
If I succeed and I'm still alive, I will return. And you can determine if I am worthy of a sword of this metal, made by your hand.
Forgive me for leaving, Master Eiji.
Wow.
I know you were excited to be my teacher. Maybe for years. But Master needs me.
He was never excited about that. This man wanted silence. Does she have a different sword then?
Bye, sword father!
So are you two okay?
Take your belongings. Your services are no longer required.
But who will attend to you?
Probably somebody new?
The princess.
Somebody she already knows?
I don't have to become a prostitute?
You don't owe us. But it seems I've decided what I want for my fucking self. Also, I find myself in need of new attendants. You'd have to live here, though.
But the one girl knows.
This is like the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, until Fowler comes to kill everyone.
Akemi, please, listen to me. You're in terrible danger here.
Yeah, you might want to explain that one.
Did he say when?
The Lord's Assembly. You have to leave now.
Or tell the Shogun.
Thank you. Who else knows this?
No one.
I cannot thank you enough.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
You won't be married to some horrible man for long.
He's not even horrible. As soon as the father started walking her over, I was like, something's not right.
Allowing their power to fall to me. Shared with my new partners. Many will die. You'll be safe here till it's over. Then you can thank me.
Oh my God. This show is so fucking good. Oh my God. You know what I'm upset about? There's not enough time to watch the last episode tonight. But I am going to go get some kimchi fried rice. So that does make my heart happy. Okay. Oh my God. Her father, horrible. Her husband, great. Mother-in-law, evil bitch. Oh my god. Every time Akemi tries to do something good, it's just slap right in the face. Issei, like, she was horrible to her, and then she was granted freedom, and then she knew about this plan. I know that Akemi thought she could trust her father, but at the same time, she probably should have told her husband first. Okay. It's so good. The writing is so good. The interplay between Akemi and her husband and Mizu making the sword, like the flashing in between those two things, it's like somebody like remaking their destiny, was just perfection. The writing of the oh, what I wanted to say, the tantras. Oh, what are they? I can't think what they're called right now. But like her, like writing that all over her and having to have Ringo help her with that, and like, you know, just really, I loved every moment of that. Now, I will say that the other sequence of travel with Fowler and Heiji Shindo going to all of the prostitutes, to every brothel, and you know what? I've always said, peculiarities are your one thing. People who get off with death that's disgusting. That's not okay. But you know, and anything else, as long as everyone has consent, I guess it's fine. Yeah, Fowler is just, he's very dark. He's very dark indeed, and what kind of led him to be in the position that he is was very dark as well, with the story of his sister, how he was hiding the guns so Heiji Shindo could not tell the shogun's person. I almost wanted to say like associate, because I'm thinking of I'm thinking of the one guy that was in Beetlejuice, that he was wearing a kimono at one point, and like, he's like, my name's Associate Bob. Like, I don't know why that just popped into my head, or whatever his name was. But anyways, you know, that like they were searching all over, and they were searching all of Fowler's ships, and they were trying to find the guns, and he had them hidden the whole time. He is always one step ahead. He plays fucking expert level chess. Expert level chess. I hate that he is so good. But, you know, the way that you do that is by learning. You know, when Seki's telling Akemi, like, you know, I taught you how to learn. You learned. And, like, you know, she has to learn how to game the system. And, of course, she was doing her best. She's very good. She catches on very quickly, you know. But I'm guessing Fowler, same thing, is that he's had to learn time and time again, and is been able to hone his craft, whether that is shooting, whether that is using a sword, whether that is master manipulating other people, whether that is hiding things in machinery. I mean, he's just so good, and he's thought of everything every step of the way. And I don't know if he really trusts Heiji Shindo, or if he's just kind of like, next time it's you. And I think he knows, especially when, you know, when Heiji Shindo's reading the letter, and he's like, oh, it's just a letter. It's just business. I have no doubt in my mind that Fowler knows. He's too smart to not know. Woo! Fuck! Okay. I also thought that we would have, like, Ringo being very happy to be reunited with Mizu, and that is not what happened. He wanted to just talk with Taigen. Like, he was very mad, and he is such a good soul that he saved them, took them home, but somehow just decided he was going to be the apprentice to the Sword Father, and that he had a new master. The Sword Father's just like, shh, it's enough. But I'm glad now him and Mizu are back on their path. I don't want to say that I'm glad she's back on her path of revenge, but her path is going to lead her back to Taigen. And they had that really weird moment where there was definitely, I don't know if he knows that she's a girl. I know that he had said like the comment of like, I don't know, like her not needing hands to piss or something like that. And so, I mean, obviously he must know, or I don't know. That was kind of a fun, sexy moment. But yeah, this episode had like fun, sexy moments. It had kind of like really dramatic, sexy moments, and then it had some of where I was like, I ain't gonna judge, but no thank you. Like the original hentai. Is that what that's called? I don't even know. I'm no expert. But definitely there's something there between those two. He definitely, I still think Mrs. Kemi and hearing that he's so hot and cold because like he's like kind of like raving about Mizu, and then Mizu saying like, I let like her father's men take her, and then he's just like, I will kill you, and it's just like, where were you, buddy? Like, come on. So take a couple seats, Taigen. But you know what? If he's heading towards the Shogun and he's there to save Akemi's married, and I like her husband, especially after learning that he has a stammer and that, you know, like that's why his mother wouldn't let him speak. I'm sure that they would think that the Shogun's son having a stammer was such a weakness, and it would make them look like, you know, horrible genetics and all this stuff, you know, blue eyes, no hands, all this stuff that would make somebody genetically inferior to everybody else. And, you know, Akemi seeing that and like helping him kind of find that strength inside. And I'm hoping that he saves her. I mean, I don't know anything about him, but I automatically am like, oh, that's not who he is. What we've been told is not who he is. His reputation is one thing, but who he actually is completely another. I hope. Again, we just got him in this episode and he didn't seem horrible. So, the finale is next episode. I don't think that we're going to just like defeat Fowler. We might be able to thwart an attack. Everybody might die. They might walk in and blood's everywhere and Akemi's dead. I'm not sure how they're going to end this season, but it feels like they were either like, we're going to leave this open, so just in case people want a second season, we can. I don't think it'll be tied up nicely with a bow. But I was going to say, I hope that Fowler dies, but for some reason I get the vibe that he won't. Maybe Heiji Shindo, but definitely Fowler is probably going to be one of those rat bastards that takes forever to get killed. And it takes a lot of people, a lot of tries, and a lot of maiming, and there's way more lives that get taken in the process. So I am definitely nervous about the next episode. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as all the previous episodes. Those are over there on Patreon as well. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you guys think of this episode in particular? Because I liked it. I liked it a lot. It showed a lot from the different groups of people, and it definitely showed Mizu and Akemi kind of taking control of their own destiny, and even Fowler doing the same thing, which I hate comparing all of them, but they are all in a state of wanting control of their own lives and accomplishing their goal. And I know Akemi wants freedom, I know Mizu wants her revenge, and I know Fowler wants power. And I would like two of the three to get the thing that they want. And that's it. But I'm happy Ringo is back with Mizu. I feel much better and much safer having those two together rather than far apart. And that little cinnamon roll needs a hug and needs an apology. And I don't know if like they're ever going to have that moment where they apologize, or well, she apologizes to him. He doesn't owe her an apology at all. But I'm really looking forward to the last episode, and then I'll be so sad that I have to wait for a new season. So guys, come back here for the finale, and in the meantime, I'll see ya.